Motivation system. We all want to be disciplined, but our problem is no one knows how to transform a lazy person's character into disciplined character.
I don't really want to work out. I work out.
So everyone is stuck in this situation. I want to be disciplined. You need to be disciplined. How? You need to wake up early. You need to go to the gym. You need to be more productive and do what you should do. Even if you don't feel like it, you should do what you're supposed to do. You are going to be disciplined with this way. But I don't used to do it. I was waking up late all of my life. I was playing Minecraft video games all of my life. How to become disciplined from this situation? I can't do it. And I'm not used to it. I'm not used to waking up early, so I can't do it. I can't work hard because all of my life I was lazy. So you are born to lose, my friend. I don't understand you. Why are you like that? Why you can't do what you're supposed to do? I don't understand you. I just do it.
Don't let your dreams be dreams. Yesterday you said tomorrow, so just...
Even the disciplined persons doesn't understand what is discipline. They got a key for their unique maze of life. Joko Willing. In his life, he was in army. His situation, David Goggins' situation, he got a key of just doing it. He got a key that meditation. Some got a key of emotion. Everyone has a unique key that transformed their character into a disciplined character. But they are just basically telling you that do this, it worked for me, it is going to work for you. But this is a systematic process and everyone's life is unique. Everyone needs unique key. And for creating this key, we need to look at this process as a systematic process. So no one is understanding the discipline and how to transform character. Even if a person is disciplined, he become disciplined accidentally. He become disciplined accidentally. He is not aware about the underlying nature of this system. So he cannot help you. You can try Joko Willing's techniques, key, and you are going to fail because probably you are going to fail because this unique key is not going to fit in to your unique maze of mind. The discipline actually is about character and habit that is affecting the motivation system's calculation heavily. Motivation system is a system in your brain that is calculating every available option in your environment and your mindset, your current mindset and your environment. You have a video game, a book, and your friend is calling you. Motivation system is calculating the options, available options in your current mindset, yourself, how you perceive yourself, how you perceive the world, how much this friend is important for you, how much this book is valuable for your mindset, for your self-image, and the environment. Basically, it is calculating the all available options and selecting a target and motivating you for this target. While you have video games, you are never going to read this important book because video games are extremely dopaminergic and have extreme stimulation levels. As you can understand, in this position, our only weapon against the modern world, TikTok, the video games, if we want to read the book, which is very important for our future, we need to use habits. Habits are nuclear weapons of brain motivation system. You are lazy right now because of your toxic habits established in your character, in your lifestyle. They are extremely powerful upon motivation system's calculation. They are affecting the calculation heavily. I can make you understand with one example. One example of lazy person's motivation system calculation chart and disciplined person's motivation system calculation chart. Right now you are seeing the motivation system calculation of lazy person, Minecraft video game, chocolate, podcast. This is a stacked habit, even powerful habit than normal habits. Right now there is social media, video games, sugar, party, book, math, thinking, and dopaminergic stacked habit of Minecraft, podcast, and chocolate. As you can see, even the social media and video games and sugar and party is very low against the stacked habit. This habit is combining of video games, sugar, and the dopaminergic activities combined. They are become habitual. They are now become habit, and because of that they are more powerful, and also they are extremely stimulative. And here is a chart of disciplined person's motivation system: book, math, thinking, and working stack habits. As you can see, first of all, there is no ultra dopaminergic activity, first of all, and there are a working habit. This working habit is more powerful than book, math, and thinking combined, because this is a habit. And this is the motivation system calculation of disciplined person. For giving you an example, as you can see, the established motivation system of lazy person is really unfortunate, and disciplined person's motivation system is really good. And because of that, this one person is lazy and one person is disciplined. Lazy person is surrounded by toxic habits. They are ultra dopaminergic and toxic and habits. This person has no chance against this habitual ultra dopaminergic activities in his motivation system calculation. His motivation system is going to choose the bad thing, no matter how hard he tries. And this person is already got the right habits, right lifestyle, that his lifestyle is not contain any toxic habits, any social media or their combined toxic stack habits. This person is really fortunate. His lifestyle, his motivation system mindset is good. And why? This person's family upbring this person correct, in a correct way. And this person has no toxic habit. But this person has lots of mistake in his motivation system. Our motivation system, character, habits are created in our childhood by environment. Unfortunately, we need to listen to other adults until we reach to our adulthood. We need to listen to them because we are child and we cannot decide on our own. Unfortunately, our parents, our school, other persons who upbringed us has done a terrible job, and right now we are with this toxic character traits and habits, surrounded by this toxic environment and mindset, this lifestyle. This is not your fault, and right now you are maybe thinking that I am failure, I cannot work, I can't work. I try to wake up early and do my work, and I try to work, but I can't just do it. I am just playing video games. I am going to the work and I got just distracted by the TikTok, the playing video games. I am not able to do basic work. I am a failure. I am never going to achieve my dreams. Maybe you are thinking like that. Let me tell you something. In your early adulthood, 18 to 25, being a lazy and failure person is not a problem, not a big deal. Because until now, until gaining your human rights, basically, your ability to choose your prefrontal cortex activity, now achieved in your 18 years old. Life starts after 18 years old. Because before that, you need to listen to school system, parents, and they are toxic, and they made us this person. Habits and this toxic character traits is not our decision, is not our fault. We didn't choose to become this person. From our early childhood, the school system, the parents made us this person. This is their fault. And we are right now game addict, corn addict, we cannot just do our work. When we sit down for our work, we are just bored, like ADHD. patience. Our mind is just wandering, not able to, not capable to do work. We are not able to do work in our current character and habits and lifestyle. And no, this is not your fault. You are not a failure because of that. Decision is yours. If you are a lazy person in your early adulthood, everyone is looking at you and like, it is your fault. You're a lazy person. You are this person, this person. Do not label yourself like normal persons. This lazy character is not you, is not defining yourself and not irreversible mistake, etc. This is not your decision. This is not you. This lazy character is not defining you. Your decision is to become a great person. I know that. You want to become great. You want to achieve greatness. Like Elon Musk, you want to become a great person and do something great in your life and make this life a amazing experience. You want that, I know. But you cannot do the work because of your current character. Do not think this is your fault. This is not your fault. And your decision, your intellectual decision of becoming a great person is more than enough. Decision is yours. Decision is mine. I choose to become a great person, and I'm going to be a great person with systematic self-management, with using this understanding about motivation system, understanding that how our brain is working, what is the underlying nature of this system. We are going to understand and reconstruct our brain into desired state. We are going to reconstruct our cortex, algorithms, our lifestyle, our mindset to motivate ourselves to achieve our goals. Motivation is vital, and we are going to achieve motivation for our goals, our intellectual goals. The decision is yours. You choose to become a great person. Sooner or later, you are going to become a great person. Do not hesitate. Do not feel sad about the situation. Do not label yourself as a lazy person. This character is not your choice. This is coming from your early childhood to your adulthood by your environment. You are what you choose to become. In systematic self-management, we are going to manage ourselves like managing a kingdom. This like a factory. This engine here, this engine here, this engine here, and this machine is connected to other machine for creating a car. We are going to construct our lifestyle and mindset for transforming into a disciplined character. And in this systematic process, the most important thing is motivation system. This motivation system is available in animals, and this system is animal system. In nature, think about hunter-gatherer humans. We are in nature. The hunter-gatherer human is running for the food, and he is looking to the outside and the sky, and the night is coming. Motivation system calculating the available options in the current environment, and you think that there must be apples in this tree. I should go and check this out. And your motivation system is telling you that, okay, go and find the apples, and motivating you, bombarding you with the dopamine, and go and find the apple. And you are running. Our hunter-gatherer ancestors were really motivated for running without any shoe and running through all of the desert and for the apple, and going to the tree and reaching out to the tree and find the apple finally. But it is dark right now, and motivation system calculating and telling that go home with apples now, run, and then motivating the hunter-gatherer human for going to the home as soon as possible with apples. And he is taking the apples and really motivated, run, and then coming to the camp and throw every apple and eat with his family together. The motivation system worked well for millions of years in the wild. It is a natural animal system made for wildlife. And this animal system is focused on short-term gratification, focusing on what is available now, like an animal, like a mammal. This motivation system is unconscious. This motivation system is like a blind shark. We, as prefrontal cortex, as consciousness, is like a guide small fish. We need to collaborate and guide this blind shark. And we worked well in the nature. Our hunter-gatherer human ancestors was running through all of the Africa and all of the Europe, all of the everywhere on the earth, and constantly replacing their camp. This mechanism worked well for millions of years until agricultural revolution, industrial revolution, and internet revolution, artificial intelligence revolution, and this constantly changing, ever-changing, ultra-dopaminergic, complex, modern world until now. This mechanism worked well until our civilization became a thing. We created civilization, complex systems, and now we are creating systems for hunting animals. Systematically, we are hunting. This animal is acting with its primitive motivation system, with short-term gratification, with emotions. Motivation system is motivating the animal. Go, run, this thing is coming, run, 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 run. And then human is knowing that and created a system, and we are pushing the animal to this side, and there are a trap. An animal running. The animal is now trapped into our systematic trap. Just like this animal, just like extinct animals, we are becoming weaker and weaker against the complex systems of modern world. This motivation system, this animal system, is not suitable for the modern world. In modern world, with this technology, with everything, every distraction, every complex system that trying to take our attention in this dark forest. In this dark forest, every modern system, every complex modern system is trying to take our attention and thinking ability for their benefit. In the modern life, we cannot just rely on our motivation system. If we rely on motivation system and act like animals with our primitive mechanism without any awareness, we become lazy persons. We become loser persons. That is our problem. Aware persons of civilization, people who understand this motivation mechanism of human mind, is creating systems for managing other human beings for their benefit. In our civilization, there are people who can see and understand this systematic mechanism of human mind, and they are creating systems for managing other human beings for their benefit. We want to achieve our goals. We don't want to be a slave to other person's system. For that, we need to focus on long-term gratification, systematic action, and for that, we need to modify our motivation system. We are going to use these blind sharks, these motivation mechanisms, short-term calculation for our benefit, for making ourselves motivated to do the hard work, with changing how motivation system perceives stimulation levels of things. Our goal is destroy toxic habits, replace them with leverage, stacked, hard-working habits. Factors that we are going to use that is determining the calculation of the motivation system. 1. Dopaminergic nature of the event. 2. Difficulty to obtain. Environment. 3. Habitual or not. 4. Mindset. Self-image. 1. Dopaminergic nature of the event. We cannot make reading book as dopaminergic, as stimulative as playing a video game. You cannot take more dopamine from a book than Minecraft. Therefore, we cannot be motivated while we have Minecraft in our lifestyle. 2. Environment. This part is extremely important. While everyone is talking about inner strength and we should get motivation discipline from inside, the environment is vital to create this inner strength, habit and character. This part is extremely important for our control upon ourselves and motivation systems calculation. If you are bad at working at home, that means that your motivation system is finding more stimulating and easy events in your current position and mindset. Do not try to work at home more. Also, you have toxic habits that is waiting for you in your home. Working in this environment is like growing a tree in the Sahara Desert. This is extremely difficult. While you have toxic habits in your environment, they are toxic, dopaminergic, and they are habitual, waiting for you in home. You are alone and you are ready to fall into the same trap over and over again in this environment. You need to break the chain of toxic habits, and you cannot do it in the same environment. Go to a cafe or library for working. Sometimes libraries and cafes can be at the same time, can be same. I went to a cafe library 1 week ago, and that was really beautiful. I was studying, everyone is studying, and also there is a cafe, and I am taking my cafe and working like that. That was really beautiful environment. This way we are going to accomplish our work with changing the calculation of motivation system, and we are going to stay away from toxic habits that is waiting in home, and we are going to stay away from toxic habits and replace them by time by changing our lifestyle, our environment. 3. Habitual or not. Our brain is wanting to do what it always does automatically for saving energy. This mechanism is very important for motivation system because this is about survival, and habits are affecting the calculation very heavily. As we transform a behavior into a habit, our brain establishes strong connections, neural connections for this habit. Electricity tends to pass through these paths in the brain. You even feel bad when electricity doesn't pass through this frequently used path of neural network. For, as I told you, for motivation systems calculation, this is a nuclear power. Because it is about survival, it is about saving energy, and motivation system is taking this thing too seriously. When motivation systems calculation sees that there is a habit, he is saying that this is my boy, screw everything, this is important because this is habit. Habits are really important. Habits can destroy our life and create discipline in our life. This is nuclear power of brain motivation system. When you transform a behavior into a habit, its stimulation level multiplies. We can illustrate the third factor, habitual or not, with this example of walking. You are staying inside of your house all of the time. Your motivation system calculation is looking like that. Walking is really small against even mathematics. Walking is really have no stimulation level. The motivation system doesn't even see it as a available option because this has no stimulation level. In the other hand, let's say you started to walk for hours at the summer and you have turned it into a habit. Now you're walking every day for hours, and this is a habit now. Let's look how is your motivation system's calculation is look like now. Walking is really big and 900 stimulation level, and right now your motivation system target has changed and now you are motivated to walk. Habits, especially stacked habits with, like James Clear said, with trigger, you are going to 1 2, 3, three-step habit. You are going to take a coffee and go to the walk and listen to the podcast. You are doing these things: coffee, walk, and podcast. You love coffee, you love walking, and you love listening to podcast. And right now, this is a stacked habit. This is even more powerful. 4. Mindset, self-image. Our state of mind is affecting the motivation system's calculation heavily. If not working hard, if postponing your work is going to hurt your ego, self-image, you are going to do it. The stimulation level of laziness events, like playing video games at this moment, is going to decrease significantly, and your work stimulation level is going to increase significantly because of your ego. Ego and self-image is another nuclear weapon for motivation systems calculation. And for talking about mindset, in this short-sighted system, if you visualize and feel the short-term gratification that you are going to get from your current work event, the stimulation level of your work is going to increase significantly. Also, if you focus on good sides of your work, like seeing it simple and easy, and seeing the steps of your work, divide your work into pieces step by step, like that you see your work like easy, simple, and step by step, it is going to increase the stimulation level of your work events. Ego, self-image, and visualization of short-term gratification. How you perceive your work. You are going to perceive your work as simple, stress-free, step by step, easy, and visualize the short-term gratification and see yourself as a person who is doing the hard work every time, never postpone anything. Changing your mindset, self-image, ego is going to help you a lot in this transformation of motivation system calculation. Our consciousness has a job in this process, and it is detecting the leverage points, intervene, and create optimal environment for transformation of our character. Toxic environment and toxic habits has been outnumbered you for a long time and pulled you back from your goals and dreams in this complex modern time. Remove the obstacles from your environment. Change your environment. Stay away from toxic environment and toxic habits. Accept the fact that this war, this battle is not equal, and you and your consciousness is underdog in this battle. You versus your established character, plus social media companies, phone, friends, video games, Pornhub, cigarettes, alcohol, gambling, etc. You cannot win this battle with brute force. You cannot win this battle with willpower. Only with little consciousness you have no chance against your unconscious brain mechanisms plus modern time. I'm going to give you an example for making it more illustrative. Waking up example. We all struggle to wake up early at the morning. We all know that we should do it. We should sleep well and wake up early, but no one is able to do it. I am not able to do it consistently. I am failing. Still, what I'm doing when I fail to wake up early? Set alarm, sleep, hear alarm and get up. Close to alarm, and go back to bed and sleep until evening. Regrets. Why am I like this? What is wrong with me? Why? This is not a coincidence. You have been waking up late from your childhood for a long time. You have been waking up late for a long time. Your motivation system is calculating, and the result is continue to sleep. Waking up is not worth it. And at this point, I want to tell you something about free will. You have no control upon yourself as you think. Just because you can move your hand with your willpower doesn't mean that you have free will. Your master is your primitive motivation system in this complex modern world, and this is causing you to lose. It is going to calculate with its primitive calculator and select a target. Then it is going to bombard you heavily with the emotions. Emotions are going to surround your consciousness and create a mood around your consciousness. Mood is going to convince you. Mood is going to convince your consciousness to do the selected target event. No matter how hard you try, you feel like playing a video game, but you have a work right now in front of you, your book in front of you right now. But at the same time, your computer is right there. You are alone in your room, no one is judging you. You are going to work for 4 hours for your studying, and you are thinking that I should do my work, and you are starting to your work, and you are starting but stopping. You are stopping and starting to think, what if I play a video game, a little video game, 1 hour? I'm just going to play video game for 1 hour and then I'm going to do my work. No. I did it like that every day. I'm doing this thing every day. I should work. I shouldn't repeat this mistake again. I am playing video game and I am playing for hours and hours and I'm not doing my work. I need to do my work. You are thinking, but you feel like this gravity is pulling you towards the playing video game, and you are trying to focus to your work, starting to your work, but your mind is thinking about this video game. Your mind is not in there. Your mind is in that game, and you are thinking. Your unconscious brain is thinking about, we need to play video game. It is more stimulative. I selected the playing video game as target, and it is going to bombard you with boring emotions, negative emotions, and you are going to feel so bad about working while there are video game, and sooner or later you are going to say that, whatever, 1 hour, this is not that bad. I'm going to just relax, unwind. I need to relax. I am feeling so bad right now. I need to play a video game and relax. I feel so bad, and you get emotional and you close your book, take your book to the outside and play your video game again. You know that you shouldn't do it, but you are going to do it. The target of your motivation system is playing video games, and it decides to play video game. Your unconscious brain is decided to play video game, so you are going to play video game. You have no free will until you earn it. Do you understand? Normal people have no free will, especially in the modern world. You need to earn freedom. And I'm really serious about freedom must be earned. We have no freedom, we have no free will until we earn it. You are a deterministic creature in the control of primitive mechanisms like every other animal, just with one exception: prefrontal cortex, consciousness. But it is an underdog in this unfair battle against embedded natural algorithms, established faulty character from your environment, toxic habits and toxic environment. Whatever, let's get back to the waking up example. And the solution is mentally prepare with setting a rule. Even if you feel so sleepy when you wake up, you are not going to go or touch to your bed again, and you are going to just sit in this chair. Okay, 15 minutes later you can sleep, but until then you are going to just sit in this chair, go wash your face, and come here, sit into this chair and just wait for 15 minutes. If you are so sleep deprived and you are really need to sleep, I understand that. Okay, this is understandable, but you are allowed to sleep just after 15 minutes. Until then, you are not allowed to touch to the bed. You are just going to sit in here, mentally prepare and think about it. Visualize it. Okay, I'm going to wake up and just go to the bathroom and wash my face, or just sit to this chair and wait for 15 minutes. Even if I have so sleep, okay, I can sleep, but 15 minutes later, behave yourself like you are a worker for your own company. You are the boss. You are making plans for your workers. They are not slaves. They are your employees. You need to negotiate with yourself. You cannot just behave like, just do it, just wake up. Your motivation system is going to say that, your unconscious brain is going to say that in the morning. But I am so sleep deprived. I'm not going to be productive in this day if I don't sleep. I need to sleep a little more, and you are going to sleep until evening. You need to negotiate and make plans like that. 15 minutes, I'm going to sit into this chair. After that, if I am really sleep deprived, I am going to sleep. But after 15 minutes, you need to destroy your excuse before it's even happened. Set alarm, put phone away from bed. You need to get up and close the alarm. Put a note near phone that is saying, do not go to bed, go wash your face. Put this note near to your phone. Put another note near to your bed that's saying, if you sleep, forget the exciting basketball game. Punishment and reward. Instant punishment and instant reward for your actions. And then sleep. Hear alarm and get up. Walk to the alarm and see the notes. Go to the bathroom and wash your face. Sit down to the chair for 15 minutes. You are really sleepy. You are like that. Oh my god. I need to sleep more. And you're just knowing that you need to sit down to this chair for 15 minutes. Okay, I'm going to sleep after this 15 minutes. Okay. You are going to wait like that. And minute by minute, your eyes going to wake up. And after 15 minutes, sleep goes away. And you are thinking that, oh, I did it. Now I am not sleepy. I can sleep now, but I'm not sleepy. I have work to do. I need to get up. And you're going to do your work and never sleep back. And go to your basketball game. Use everything to defeat the wrong calculation. Know the underlying nature of it and manage it. Understand your unique life, your weakness, your opportunity, your mindset, your personality, your lifestyle. Analyze that and systematically intervene to the leverage points for change into the desired direction. Hamza was talking about journaling is really important, and I found that this is really important. He was saying that if you stuck in level 0, which is self-improvement depression, you know that you need to change, but you cannot do any work. You need to journal. He was saying that you need to journal. The most important thing in your life right now, if you are in self-improvement depression stage, you need to journal and see your life, analyze your life. This is really important for the systematic self-management and motivation systems calculation. You need to understand your lifestyle, your leverage points in your life, and you need to intervene. You need to change the spots. You need to understand your weakest time. You are falling into same trap over and over again. When? How? Gain awareness upon it. And then systematically made a plan and prevent it from happening. Prevent your motivation systems calculation to selecting this bad toxic habit over and over again, with understanding the underlying nature of this system, motivation system. I told you 4 factors that determining the calculation of the motivation system. Analyze your unique life and intervene to the leverage points of your unique life. Detect your weak points, opportunities, your lifestyle, and change these 4 factors for preventing the toxic habits and replacing them with good, hard-working, stacked habits. and changing, transforming your character into disciplined character with understanding the system. 1. Life maze. Why this is 1? To the 15th point, I told you motivation system. Analyzing and understanding your unique maze of mind and intervening to the leverage points of your life for changing and solving this mind maze and creating motivation in your brain for your goal. Solving your mind maze and changing, transforming your character into disciplined character. Surrounding yourself with good habits, good feedback loops. You're going to solve your mind maze and become a disciplined person who is motivated to do the hard work every day with love. And then everything is begin here. It is just the beginning. It is just the point that you have just gained your free will. If you can accomplish this transformation to 15th point, you are going to be a free man who can finally start to this race. You have no free will right now. Your will is really weak and can't accomplish your goal. But this is not that hard. This transformation, solving this mind maze is not that hard. It is simple with understanding the underlying nature of this system, this mechanism. And I told you how to do it and where to look. And I gave you example. You can do it. My channel is going to be about this motivation system. I am really curious about this topic and I'm going to talk about this more. But after that, after we gain our freedom, we are going to start solving the life maze systematically. Now we are free. Now we are motivated for our intellectual life goals. Your life maze is unique as your mind maze. No techniques can work for your success. Your life is unique and requires a unique success process. You cannot just follow other laboratory rats' footsteps and become successful. Achieving the wrong thing, doing the wrong thing is disaster. I am going to be doctor. Being a doctor is really good. I'm just going to do what Alex Hormozy says to me. I'm just going to follow his footsteps. Your life is unique. You are not same with Alex Hormozy. You are not going to be drop shipper, doctor. Maybe you can be a doctor, but this is a trap for human life. Your life maze is unique as your mind maze, and it requires a unique process, a unique key, a unique approach. With motivation, now your brain is going to solve everything for your unique success in this journey. You need a brain that solves every problem actively for your unique success, not a brain that solves every problem actively for your unique devastation. Do you understand?